This is Josiah Plays Kingdom Death Monster People of the Skull campaign on Tabletop Simulator. We are going forth. Oh, I forgot to save. I always save at the end of each year. End of year 8. The end of our 8th year, so this is year 9 we're going into here. And we're going to hunt the Beast of Sorrow, which we heard a legend about. That's why we can hunt it now. So this is a level 4 white lion. Anything special about the hunt phase here? Use level 3 white lion setup, okay? So the hunt phase, we're going to be dealing with one of these here, one of these here, one of these here, one of these here, and here. Then the basic deck goes everywhere else. The line starts way back here. This is going to be a very long hunt. And we've got to go through overwhelming darkness, which isn't always the happy, fun time that it sounds like. Alright, it's hunt time. So first things first, Bone Grinder, our leader, takes on the first card. Prowling Lion. While the survivors stalk the white lion, the monster hunts something else. Move it one space away from the survivors on the hunt board in pursuit of its prey. But there is no away. Actually, I think there's a rule for that. I think the hunt might have just failed, yeah. If the monster moves off the hunt board, the hunt phase ends and the quarry is lost. Apply the rules on the starvation space of the hunt board. The lantern year is over and a new settlement phase begins. Fucking, are you serious? I literally just lost a year worth of, you know, getting resources and gaining XP and stuff. I just lost a fucking year. Stupid lion! Alright, what happens on the starvation space? I've never... Remove D5 resources from settlement storage. That's fucking rude. That is just rude. Remove D5 resources. Alright. Of course I rolled a 10! Why didn't I? Of course I rolled a 10! No, you can't keep going. It says right there, if the monster moves off of the hunt board, the hunt phase ends and the quarry is lost. The monster just moved off of the hunt board. That's it. We lost it. It's gone. And we just lost 5 fucking things. 5! Alright. Alright. Honestly, fuck this jagged mirror. No, I'll hold on to it. Which am I gonna need more? Scrap or bone? Bone and scrap. I think I'm going to need bones more than scraps, though, in the short term. Well, that cleared out some space for us. Cleared out some space for us. Well, no, now we proceed to the settlement phase. So all the timeline events will happen like they're supposed to. We just skipped the hunt and the showdown, essentially. Oh, you wily fucking lion. Wily fucking lion. Well, apparently the Beast of Sorrow is named that because it just runs away and leaves you to starve. Leaves you to starve. Well, this is a short Lantern year. This is gonna be a short video. So, I guess we just go back. Let's see what special rules relate to this now. Lantern year, a new settlement phase begins. So if I come back from the settlement, if I haven't killed anything, do we even get endeavors? Come back. Returning survivors. Says we get... Doesn't say anything about having had to actually kill anything. No, I guess we just go through it as normal. Guess we just go through it as normal. Alright, here we are. We come back, we get our things. We're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 more from Tinkers. And that's it. We're gonna get 7 of them. Now we gotta deal with Gorm Climate again. Fucking Gorm Climate. Bone Grinder, roll on that shit. A 6. Alright, we huddle inside the hovel, nothing bad happens. Cool. Yes, Gorm Climate goes on it. Oh no! It's a Nemesis year too! We gotta fight the fucking Kingsman next. That's not great. That's okay. We should be able to take the Kingsman with these badasses. Now we have to draw one of these though. No murder. No murder. Heat wave. It is impossibly hot. Any returning survivors with heavy or fur gear have heat stroke and may not depart this lantern year. Okay. Anybody have heavy gear? None of that is heavy. Heavy, the lion skin cloak. So Bone Grinder can't depart. That's gonna be a real problem. Bone Grinder can't depart. He's got heat stroke. Prevent science and education endeavors, so we can't do roundstone training or any of this other nonsense over here. And now we can do these things though. We can find fluid. Oh look! Okay, cool. I can save myself here. I can find fluid to depart with heavy gear normally. Can breathe some fumes. Scrape boiled goo from the bottom of a pot and inhale. +1 understanding. Pass out. Skip next hunt. This is the Sun Gnif choice. Gain a random disorder and have intimacy. So you go crazy and fuck. You can make a superheated beverage, but we don't have cooking. Extra sense fighting art is nice. That's the one that lets you dodge twice. Gain a random disorder. Find fluid. Alright, so we can do these things with our endeavors this year. Death count does not update the timeline. Well, the Kingsman is coming this year. We have to fight him next. There's nothing else we can do about it. That's alright, we'll fight the Kingsman. And develop. What are we going to do with these endeavors? Well, the first thing we're going to do is Bone Grinders needs to find some fluid. So, he's going to roll for that. A 7. A 7 is just what he needed. He can depart with heavy gear normally, so that's great. That uses up one endeavor. I wonder if it's worth it to have somebody breathe the fumes. I don't want to skip next hunt, though. Extra sense fighting art is nice, though. Would be good for Bone Tree. Well, I think Bone Tree is the kind of person. He eats the fruit. He fucking gets addicted to the flowers. He does all that shit. So Bone Tree is going to breathe some fumes. We'll use up an endeavor. We'll roll a d10. You got a 2. That's not great. We need to roll some, use some survival on that shit. Use some survival on that shit. I gotta use 4 points of survival. Or I could go nuts and use 6 points of survival. Yeah, fuck it. I don't think he's gonna need much other survival during this settlement phase. He's gonna grab some extra sense. That's the one that lets you dodge twice per round instead of once. Alright. No, I don't think anybody else is gonna breathe fumes, though. I think we're going to put the heat wave away. We can keep working on some auguries, I guess, for Bloodskull to try to get her understanding up. So we'll do an augury with Bloodskull. We'll delete the endeavor. She gets a 2, which is fantastic. That's what she needed. To gain an understanding, we have to lose a resource from the settlement. We'll get rid of one of these generic bones. She gains an understanding. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to do this thing where Bloodskull is going to teach Laughing Skull a thing or two. Shared experience. I'm pretty sure you can't read that because it's tiny. But basically, the survivor with 2 or more hunt XP teaches you, and you gain a hunt XP, and it just requires an endeavor. So we'll spend an endeavor, and we'll give 1 hunt XP to Laughing Skull, which will make her hit her next milestone. And that would be her second one. She gets a 6. A random fighting art. That's not really great. Well, she only has 2. Otherworldly luck. During the hunt and settlement phase, whenever you roll on a table, you may add +1 to the roll result. You may not exceed that. That's pretty awesome. Hunt and settlement phase. That's pretty great. She can get some extra automatic +1. And then we're also going to do that twice again for Bone Tree to get him up to his next milestone. So Bone Tree is going to roll on the same table now. He got a 4. He gets a random fighting art, except... Alright, we'll see. I might get one that I like better than what he's got. Tumble. Fuck, he's already got Tumble. Oh well, so he gets nothing. He gets nada. And then we're going to spend this last one on another augury. Another augury for Blood Skull. A 4. She gets a +1 to that because she has +3 understanding, so she gets a 5. She needs a 3 or better, a 3 or lower. So she'll take 2 off of her survival. And we have to sacrifice one thing, so we'll sacrifice this monster bone. Almost all of our stuff is gone now. But she gets a +1 understanding. She's only 2 away now from White Secret, so then she might be able to get Ageless as well. Like next year, maybe. Well, that's all of our endeavors. We're not going to craft anything. Jiggling lard. I like the idea that it literally just jiggles while it's sitting there. Like nothing's even happening and it's just jiggle-tastic. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't even fucking innovate. I don't think I even had the stuff to innovate. Alright, well that was a terrible wasted year. A terrible wasted year. And now we have to go forth. Now we have to go forth against the fucking Kingsman. I'm tempted to just go straight for a level 2. There's the Kingsman. It's a lot of people not having a good time. I've never fought a level 2 Kingsman before. In my other game, we fought the level 1 Kingsman and he was fucking hard as shit. Toughness 15 on the level 2. No, because if I fight him at level 2 now, then I'm forced to fight him at level 3 next time. I'm still just going to fight the level 1 Kingsman. There was once a monster that was to lead its master's regal procession. First, the monster came as a herald, then its hungry masters. So fierce were the monster's masters that it never thought to protect its own back, knowing what horrors lay behind it. Yeah, he's an asshole, that's for sure. Kingsman, level 1. She's gonna get a strength token. Everybody's gonna max out on even him? Yeah, because we get... Oh, that 3, that's gone now. We get 2 extra because it's a nemesis encounter, so that's 5. He gets 5, and he gets 1 from fecal salve. Yeah, so he maxes out. Okay. I guess that's it for this Lantern year. Man, that was the shortest year ever. The shortest year ever. So now I've got to get all this fucking White Lion shit out of my way. Because I have to set up the Kingsman. We don't have to have a hunt phase this time, though. You don't have a hunt phase for Nemesis encounters. They show up at your settlement ready to rock. You don't have to hunt them down. Oh, fuck! I forgot about the King's Curse. I'm so glad you reminded me, Nox. I would have been pissed. I do need to bring a scrub in to bear the King's Curse, don't I? I mean, Laughing Skull is kind of a scrub, but... Oh, Vestophobia, man, your time has come! Ha ha ha! You've been waiting so long! Your day has arrived, Bone Locks! I'm gonna have to be really careful not to accidentally kill him with... Wait! Wait! We don't have to worry about the King's Curse! Never mind. We don't have to worry about the King's Curse. You know why? I remember looking this up to see. People of the Skull don't have to worry about it because we can't fucking have gear that doesn't have the bone keyword that's armor in our gear grid. And that's what the King's Curse does, is it puts the regal gear on you. We're protected. Oh, it all says bone! Motherfucker! Why? Why? It does say bone. I could swear I looked this up and they were like, yeah, lol, you don't know. Maybe they were just mistaken, but it all says bone. Actually, it's too bad that makes you leave the group forever, because actually having a full set of this would be pretty rad on one of these guys, because we have no armor. But yeah, we can't have that, because once you go through the whole thing, your character turns into a Kingsman and he leaves forever, and you can never use him again. We're gonna have to bring Bone Locks in. Don't worry, Bone Locks. Alright, but the question is, who is he gonna replace? In fact, no, I don't even want to bring Bone Locks in. Look, I've invested skulls in this guy. I need to bring in somebody that's really scrubby. How about the ghostly beauty with the creepy face down here? Ghostly beauty, creepy face. Welcome to the team. That means I need to decide who's gonna sit out. Laughing Skull will actually be not a liability, an asset on this one, because she can attack slower. Well, Bone Grinder is the most advanced in Hunt XP. So I guess we'll take Bone Grinder out. Our leader will stay back in the camp. Alright, so we need to take all of his cards. And get them the fuck out of here. The gear can stay the same. I need to make sure he's losing an evasion, that I have him appropriately statted. Like, that's his stats without this gear. And then when I put him back on gear again, I'll readjust his stats. The Bone Grinder steps aside. He only had like 7 survival. Unnamed survivor. Welcome. Welcome to the big show. Oh, I can't! Damn it! He can only depart to hunt the Flower Knight. Unnamed survivor. Get your ass back down here and sit around. You, unnamed survivor. I choose you. Alright, this unnamed survivor will be male. His name will be Bone Martyr. He gets an evasion for the monster grease. Wait! Irreplaceable. Hold on. Irreplaceable. Yeah, they're actually departing. You actually do depart to fight them. It's specifically irreplaceable. Yeah, if he dies... Oh, but he's not gonna die. Well, he might, actually. He's super weak compared to everyone else. He should not wear the... He should not wear the death mask. Also, I get to add one to a stat because he just named himself. I'll add to evasion. Boney M, yes. Basically, this is Boney M. 9 is our cap, right? If he dies, we lose the death mask, so no, he's not gonna take the death mask. She will wear the death mask. Gain all that luck. Scrubbus McGubbus can wear this skull helm. There you go, Scrubbus McGubbus. I mean, he's got the blood pain and the bone axes, so he's got some cool shit. Got 2 evasion. Alright, how much survival is he gonna get? We're looking at 5 plus 6, 7, 8. He's gonna get 8. He gets 1 for being named, so yeah, he'll be at 9. I hope you're ready, Bone Martyr. Laughing Skull has an affinity, though. True. She loses that affinity. That's fine for right now. That just lowers her strength by 1. So she's gonna gain an evasion token at the start of the showdown. And everybody's gonna gain a strength token at the start of the showdown. This is seriously fucking take your kid to the showdown day. Did Bone Grinder have anything cool that affected the whole team that we're now missing out on? No, not really. Except for the fact that we're not going to advantage from his Tinker now. But whatever. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Bone Martyr, you got this, buddy. You got this, buddy. And if he dies, it's not like it's the end of the world. Of course, if he dies, then someone else will have to do the killing blow. Ah, that'll be the worst. That'll be the worst. Alright, we'll just have to hope for the best. If he dies, the Acanthus will trigger, yeah. Bone Martyr. But I mean, he could still die even with that. Alright. Let's pull out the stuff for the... stuff for the Kingsman. There's the Kingsman with his crazy halberd and his many-plumed helm. Don't bother attacking me, I'm shit, yeah. 21 card hit location deck, not so bad. Basic AI, special AI, advanced AI, legendary AI. Alright, are you ready for this shit? I'm not. I'm not ready for this shit. Yeah, we're going after level 1. I remember the level 1 Kingsman being reasonably challenging. I mean, again, these characters are a lot more powerful, but... except for poor Bone Martyr... BM... he'll be fine. Alright, so... that makes it the end of the year. Because the settlement phase is now over. Then you fight the Nemesis in the beginning of the next year. It's basically how it works. So, that means it's time to save again. Skull Campaign, end of year 9. And even though this was short because our hunt and showdown got canceled, that is going to do it for this episode, since each episode is one lantern year. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Kingdom Death Monster, the People of the Skull campaign on Tabletop Simulator.